Then it's Bagley, and it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. Now Bay. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Poked away. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Diallo. And the shot goes down. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Back to Diallo. That one misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. Here's Howard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
It's a chance to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both. Both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
He is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Passes to Bay. The pass to Diallo. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end the run. Detroit. No good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now it's the numbers for Jeremy Grant.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Here's none. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Lee passes to Bagley. And it's blocked. And it's the Lakers on the break. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pistons shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Knocked loose. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
DJ Augustine's checked in for the Lakers. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart checked in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Joseph in for Lee. They grabbed their own miss. LA has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. This one for three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And Joseph kicks to Bay. Pistons passing it around. Fade away. Rebounded by the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
That's tipped. Now the Lakers on the break. Howard slams it home.
Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that a sloppy effort? I mean, turnovers were a huge issue. Now, they don't have to play safe tonight, but they do have to play smart.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Oh, man, and it's important to this team that Johnson connects on these perimeter attempts. He's remarkable at opening the floor for his guys.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching him. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Hello, basketball fans. Anthony Davis has been the story of this game so far. An incredible start.
You're right, Ernie. Look at the numbers. His impressive point contribution speaks for itself. He's put the team on his back on the offensive end, of course, and he's saying, hey, follow me.
All right, it's now time to recap some of the other games that have already been played. The Clippers at Staples Center took the win over the Warriors. They put this game away early.
Just another great example of you have to bring maximum effort.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it... threatening to be. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
LeBron James is out there with Jones. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Drills it from outside.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Pistons shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Stewart passes to Joseph. They get a hand on it. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Jones has got a perfect 4 of 4 from long range. Deadly with the 3-ball tonight.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Yes, that goes in.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Jones against Joseph. The 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it, missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Here's Grant. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like it. I like it. Grant playing big, challenging the heart of that defense.
Outside, Davis. On the wing, Jones. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Monk. Launches a 3, and the 3-ball is good. Jones has got 18 points now here in the second half.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
LeBron with it. Picked up by Joseph. From deep 3-point range. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got 3 assists tonight.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
One-on-one here from downtown. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And Jones slams it in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Passes it to Grant to stop the run. Rebounded by Anthony.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Jones kicks to Anthony. Back to Jones. Shoots the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Jones has got 47 points.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
And good. There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The 3-ball. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Olynyk, he's checked in for Stewart. Bagley comes in for Sadiq Bey. Diallo's checked in for Cunningham. Saban Lee's subbed in for Joseph. On defense, the Lakers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Bazemore gets the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Stolen by none. And here we go. Lakers running again. Outside Howard. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. That'll be a 5-second call. And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly changing, isn't it?
Well, the NBA said they're going to take an active role, making sure these teams get the best coaching, training, and learning. And overall, I see more promise than problems.
And the Pistons making a change here. Magruder's checked in. Here's Lee. Got a piece of it. Augustine with the steal. On the floor for Detroit. Bagley is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Johnson. And it's Magruder in at the small forward position.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely. Greg, that makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And an important part of every team's game. But look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
It's tipped. And here is Lee. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A confident scorer. I mean, even when the defense is on Bagley and being aggressive, he gets it done.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Augustine's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. Augustine with the steal. From outside, off the mark. The Pistons shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Poked loose and stolen by Bazemore. Now the Lakers on the break. Back to Howard. The pass to Johnson. Kicks to Ellington. From deep. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Augustine. The assist by Ellington. Augustine's got 8 here in the quarter.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
Here's Magruder. And it's off from three-point range. LA's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside Howard trains the three-pointer.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Bazemore against Olynyk. Pass to Magruder. Augustine with the steal. Howard dishes to Ellington. It's stolen by Bagley. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Bazemore. Bagley with a wide open look. They can't stop the run with that one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
You have to appreciate the athleticism of Howard. A little bit older now, but he still moves to the rim very well.
On our TNT 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Lee. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kendrick Nunn comes in for DJ Augustine. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Back to Johnson from deep three-point range. Tries it from 19, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, and when Johnson senses the D is laying off of him, he loves going straight up with the shots, catching the D off guard. Just a very efficient shooter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
Howard's checked in for Stanley Johnson. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Dwight Howard.
For your Lakers, Stanley Johnson.
.107 left here in the fourth quarter. Shots good by Lee.
The inbound play works to perfection. You got to love to get those quick hitters.
Johnson, the pass to Nunn. Good on the triple.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Stolen by Nunn. Johnson, a wide open look, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
It's good.
Oh, this isn't fair. Everything is going AD's way. He's in the zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
It's stolen by Davis. 7-second difference, shot and game clock, and another 3 for the Lakers.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Count that one.
Oh, the defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
It's stolen. Horton Tucker, the pass to Nunn. Here's Reeves, back to Nunn. The dish to Davis. From deep, Johnson. No good there. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, AD. Efficient night offensively. What got you going there?
I got the jump yesterday.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
3-6.
Thank you.